What is it? What is your costume?
I'm gay.
Welcome to our 2 Cents Podcast with Oscar. Welcome back to our 2 Cents. We're doing it again here at Raxo Studios, where we live in the world of the Popples. Popples from People Time, we brought them into the our 2 Cents universe. Only because People Time gave up. I don't know if they gave up. They took a hiatus. It's a long hiatus, too. I took a hiatus, and I'm not proud of it. What I am proud of is the kid at the beginning of this episode. How smart is this costume? Is there any smarter costume than anybody else? That is so rude to say. But although it is hilarious, there's no doubt about it. It's hilarious. It's just a child doing an impersonation of what's Halloween for, right? It's dress up time, right? So is it okay to dress up as something you're not? Or is it offensive? It's a good question we should ask. Are people being offended by what children pretend they are? But it's not on a daily basis. It's only during Halloween. Like, for example, let me put it in this perspective. Nobody in their right mind out in the world is going to be getting mad because a child dressed up as a Power Ranger, right? Shit, my nose is falling. As a Power Ranger, right? I can't breathe with this shit, but I'm doing my best. So if a child dresses up as a Power Ranger, is it problematic, them pretending to be something they're not? Right? They're just trying to be creative. That's what Halloween's about, right? Be creative with your costume. Hence, no, this is not Hitler. This is Charlie Chaplin's nose. Let's get that out there. I'm not being whatever you want to accuse me, but this nose is Charlie Chaplin's nose. It is not, well, you know that boy. That boy was wild. Many crazy ideas that never got to fruition. I don't know. We've all had crazy ideas. Every one of us have crazy ideas. I don't know, like, for example, I had a crazy idea when I was 14 that I thought that, mind you, how did I even get into this story? I don't know, but there was a girlfriend that I had at the time, right, when I was 14. When you're 14 and you have a girlfriend, you don't do it, well, you didn't used to do it through the normal way. I mean, I don't know how kids are doing it these days. They're doing it through Snapchat, Instagram. Where are they doing it these days? Yeah, the such, right? We were doing it through text, and we had to wait till 9 p.m. to get free text messages. Other than that, it would have been fucking expensive texting ever. So I had the bright idea of asking a lovely lady. I didn't even know what the word. I'm not even trying to be rude. I'm trying to use the proper term. She was a classmate. Let's put it that way. I was another classmate, and I was intrigued by the lady. And, we ask out through text, which is the best way to ask somebody out, through text. I ask out through text, and when we go to this, mind you, shit, I'm getting too excited with the story. Mind you, I don't even know if you heard that, my bad. Again, mind you, I said already mind you like 4 times, but that's okay. Mind you, she through text, this was on a Friday. Asked her on a Friday. But when it came back to Monday, she acted like she didn't know me. Well, for good reason, right? Who the fuck's gonna want to go out with the guy that wears a fucking nose that's Charlie Chaplin's nose, right? Not Hitler's nose. But that's okay. Who's gonna go out with that guy, right? Anyways, so I did ask her out, and the craziest thing was that she acted indifferent with me. She acted as if we didn't have a deal where you were supposed to be my girlfriend and, let the world know. But, smart as I am, I did the same thing, gave her the cold shoulder, even through text. So she finally texted me like on Tuesday. She's like, hey, it feels appropriate. I remember this. So she said, hey, it feels appropriate to do this through text since it all got started through text. Mind you, that was probably like 5 days ago, right? Well, it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday. So that is 5 days. So that happened in 5 days. And she told me that she broke up with me, right? And when it was time to see her again in the same class that we had, she asked, no, she didn't ask shit. I was trying to get her attention. You know what you do normally. You do stupid things when you're a kid. I was a dumb kid. I'm still dumb, just not a kid no more, but that's all right. We move on from that. Anyways, so me being, the romantic type, I'm going to crumple up a piece of paper and just toss it at her. She's to grab her attention. First one goes with, woof, misses her by a mile over her head. So I was okay with it. I was like, fuck. Is she looking? And I'm like, trying to tap on the table, I'm sorry. And no answer, right? So being the smart ass that I am, I grab a bigger piece of paper, which is a whole sheet of paper, crumpled it up, and whah, threw it at her. Unbeknownst to me that she had decided she was going to look up at the direction the goddamn paper was coming from. So the paper hit her right on the forehead. That's the kind of aim that I have. But that was pretty crazy, right? Hit her in the face. She was not happy whatsoever at all. Next, what she do was she gets out of her chair, all nonchalant, all calm, all peaceful, like nothing's wrong right now. Like I haven't been disrespected, something like that, but she probably felt disrespected because I literally hit her in the forehead with the fucking piece of paper. But I'm trying to get her attention to be like, hey, what the fuck? But I guess that was the wrong way to go about it because she looks up, turns around, she looks up, gets hit in the forehead, puts her hands down, pushes her chair back, gets up, walks across the room around the tables. Shit, I gotta get rid of this nose. No, I'm gonna keep it for now. So she gets up, walks around the tables, comes to my side, and she just looks at me and goes, boom, right in the fucking face. The good thing is there was only one person that saw it. My friend, and I hope I remember your name. I don't even remember your name. I'm going to make it up. It's Josh. My friend Josh looked at me. He was like, oh, what the fuck just happened? And started fucking laughing at me and said, you just got punched in the face. Well, needless to say is, it's not the first time that I had to have nose surgery. And that's why this nose is being covered. But it's not. Anyways, it's just Halloween. I'm just saying. I don't even know why the fuck I said that story. I just thought it was interesting to share something that I got punched in the face for being a dumbass. It's like many things in my life. You make decisions, you go with them, and then you get punched in the fucking dome. And what the fuck happens? I'm sorry, you did that to yourself. But that's okay, because I'm willing to live with the consequences of the fucking shit show that I built myself. And that's okay. But I did get punched in the face. And that wasn't the first time. The other times, I can't recall. I was probably not in my six. How many senses do we have? How many senses does the human body have? You know what? That's a good question that ChatGPT should be answering to us. Let me see. The type of questions that we should be asking ChatGPT is, oh my God, not good. Anyways, let's ask Chat. Okay, moving on. That was fucking. See, I don't even know. I don't even need to. I don't know how to use a computer. I always end up clicking something else that I'm not supposed to be in. And, but that's okay. Anyways, we have to ask ChatGPT how, what. Anyways, you just made it more complicated. Whatever. I'm not going to do that. But I want to ask ChatGPT. I wanted to. I'm not going to ask them no more because they suck. They just changed it. And it's going to take me forever to get it just going. Anyways, what was I saying? ChatGPT fucked me over right now. This is not good when you don't even know how to use your own shit, okay? That's why we got to sit here and figure it out before. And it always takes me at least an hour to set everything up to just like get started and just do it. And then fucking 3 minutes later, I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. But anyways, that wasn't the point. The point is that I've been punched in the mouth for doing stupid things. But that's okay, like I said. I already said it's okay like 20 times. Because you know why? Because it's really okay. Besides, the state of the world is fine, right? It's not, but it's okay. Exactly the same thing. Anyways, but I'm just glad that today we're still here. I'm still able to do this, and they haven't dropped the fucking nuke on fucking LA, and I have to run out of here. It's scary. It's scary. Should I be worried? Is the rest of the world worried as we should be? I don't think they are, because if it's anybody's fault, wait a minute. No. It's not if it's anybody's fault. The only people at fault on this is the people that are fighting about it. I don't know. I didn't even feel like getting into that. I just thought about that because I said the state of the world is fucked up, but it's okay. Because the reality is, in some places, you know what? War is happening. But this is what I noticed. I noticed that in some places, shit's like happening like nothing's happening around them. But in other places, it's fucking a hellhole. And for the people going through it, it must be terrifying. I've seen the videos come up on my feed, and I just can't get myself to watch those videos. They're way too much. They get me thinking about everything. It's like, fuck, is that going to happen here? Should I start running now? Should I hop on in one of these and just fly away into the space? But if I do fly into space, what's out there? Would I want to live in the world of running away? Wait, but in space, no, but in reality, okay, not space. This is a good question. This is a good question. Let me ask this question. Would it be better to survive a nuclear blast or to die with the blast? You want the bomb to be dropped on your head, or you want to be living in a Mad Max type of scenario? I don't know. Maybe I'm watching too many news of world problems, but it makes me think about what would I do? And in all these scenarios, I always end up thriving. I survive everything. Because I can't really picture a scenario of what's really going to happen if the inevitable, right? Because we can't prevent it. If the inevitable happens, would I want to live a life running? Let's think about that. Let's figure out what are my abilities. I can definitely build a shed out of sticks and dung. I can definitely do that. I'm not gonna fucking get wet in the rain. I know that for sure. But this is thinking that there's still gonna be something left out in the world, right? But if there's not, who the fuck knows? By the way, what about that stupid day that they were saying, a meteor? I think it was August 24th, right? Oh, I wish I would have been doing this shit so I could have talked all the shit in the world. Now, the doomsday day keeps fucking moving on. Every time the day comes and goes and nothing happens, there's always going to be another doomsday that some asshole in the past predicted. Like, for example, Y2K. Woo, we survived it, right? Everybody was worried. Computers are going to crash and nobody's going to know what to do. Well, guess what? They updated the program and now computers know the fucking date, and it didn't. And the only reason it ended up as 00 is because it was the fucking year 2000. And I'm pretty sure between the year 2000 and 2012, there was something else. I was just too young and stupid to really realize it. And it probably wasn't as big as Y2K, right? But anyways, there was that. 2012 came. What happened? The Mayan calendar was probably wrong. Was probably wrong, I say. But you know what? It was probably wrong. And I say probably wrong because if we stop and smell the flowers, if we stop and smell the roses, if we stop and look around, if we stop and look at things how they've happened, if we stop and do that, we're going to notice that after 2012, the shit just got even crazier. Like somebody flipped the switch and everything just went fucking crazier. I mean, at least it seems online. And that's probably the reason why it seems that way. Because more people are online. More people are sharing news, conspiracies, you name it. They're sharing it all. So therefore, that's probably why it ramped up it got even crazier, because more information out in the world. It's gotta be it. It's gotta be a correlation with people getting more online and being online more readily accessible. It would be more readily accessible, is more readily accessible, I should say. Being online is more accessible. I said that like 4 times already, but that's okay. But that's okay. Anyways. That's the reality. I mean, it was because people got online and shit started ramping up. So that's why shit got crazier. And with that came people actually sharing like real information. But the problem is the bad information. That's the problem. Because bad information seems good information, and real information seems like it's fucking crazy. Like they're not doing that. But for the most part, they are. For the most part. Wait, let me do this again. No, that's not it. So for the most part, they are scaring you. Anyways, so it was 2012, came and went. Hey, we're still here. We went through a fucking scamdemic. Scamdemic, is it scamdemic? I don't know, right? They say it was real. Was it? I mean, hospitals were getting... You know what? I'm not even going to fucking go there. But anyways, I don't even want to touch any of those subjects anymore, because when we were in the middle of it and we were talking about, a certain laboratory place where they do where they do tests in such places and things get out of there. When people were saying that, and I mentioned that in one of my earlier episodes when I started doing this podcast, because thank the Lord, thank baby Jesus for, guiding us to be here today. And we are here today, but that's another story. I don't even know where I'm going with that. But 2012 came and went. We went through that. And the most recent one where people were saying that was supposed to be Doomsday. Oh, it's Doomsday. Everybody's going to fucking die because there's a meteor going to hit the planet. Let me see. Which one's the wrong? I don't even have a wrong. That's what I need here.
Stop.
All right. We're going to use that one. So there was supposed to be a meteor August. Was it August? September, October, November. We're in October. No, September 24th. I believe September 24th was, right? Or August. I think it was August. Somewhere in August or September, there was one of those months, a date that we were supposed to get hit by a meteor. And, TikTok is beautiful at at this type of information, right? So people were saying we're gonna get hit by a meteor, and here's the proof. Look, there's something coming to the earth, and it just hits there, and nothing happens. So we don't know what's gonna happen. There's a meteor coming. There's a meteor coming, and everybody was running fucking around with their fucking heads up their ass, saying that the world was gonna come to an end, just like Y2K in the Mayan calendar, just like those days came and went. Guess what? I took a break from podcasting and I did it again, and I'm here again, and fucking nothing happened.
Stop.
Shit.
Stop.
So stop. Well, with the reality is what people were actually looking at. It was they send, I don't know, some satellite way up in the ether of space. They sent it all the fuck out there. And while it was passing by, it shot a capsule into one meteor that's supposed to be heading in our direction. Fairly close to our direction. Not close, but it's fairly close where we're going to see it if you're still alive. If they haven't dropped a nuke on your head, if they haven't done anything of that, you will get to see that. Or if you didn't get sick and life took you out, well, then that's another story. But when we get there, we get to that. But anyways, so but the reality of that, what they were looking at, it was that capsule that was returning to Earth, and it was going to land in that area where that meteor is going to hit. Dummies. What a dork. You guys are adorable. You guys don't know. People make up shit just because they're scared, right? Just like I'm just making everything up right now because I'm scared. I don't know, because I'm scared of the war, like I said. I don't know if we're going to make it. Are we going to make it? Who knows? But anyways, in a more lighter note, in a more funnier note, it was a good introduction. It was great. I liked it. Because it's Halloween. We're talking about costumes. Again, not Hitler, Charlie Chaplin. All right? So let's get that straight. Let's get that straightened out, because people are probably going to get the wrong impression of me when they see me with this nose and the hair and, And I hope you appreciate it, because I can't fucking breathe in this shit. And as much as I'm talking, it's like, really? Are you okay? Keep breathing, bro. Relax. Don't die. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like I'm losing all the air because I can't get any air through my nostrils, because this thing is going to kill me. And I'm doing it all for you. I'm just for you to be able to watch this, because I want to bring you joy. I want to bring you fun. I want to bring you laughter. I want to be a clown. Anyways, last week was cool. Tried to try something new. Can't say what it was, but one day I will. I'll be ready to say it, but for now, it's just gonna be that it. Somebody's gonna find out one of these days. Somebody will, but no, we're not gonna say anything. We're just gonna keep our mouth shut. Anyways, let's look at this. See, I like people. I like outdoors. I like so many outdoor activities, but let's make sure that we know what the fuck we're doing. Let's make sure.
We need an ambulance.
We need an ambulance. That is the most hilarious way I've seen somebody fall off a fucking quad. That is, my nose was itchy, and I was just about to scratch my nose. I almost knocked my costume over. I'm hiding my identity. It's like, this lady needs to learn to hide her identity after this video, right? First, you ride the bike and you whip it like you're all good. But what happened is, you fucked up. You fucked up, lady. You fucked up. It's the most hilarious shit I could think of. That's how dumb I am. It's the most hilarious way I can think of. But this, whoa, let's stop that for a second. I'll get into this because this is more interesting. This is This is the reason why the world is as fucked up as it is. I'll tell you why. Fanatics. People who are fanatics of a team that they're willing to chop their own heads, fuck each other up over a stupid fucking team. That let me tell you about this. That team will not give a flying fuck about you if they win or if they lose. But you're going to sit there and say, oh, we won. My team, we played. Bitch. My nose dropped. Nose dropped. Anyways. Bitch. You didn't even play. All you did was sit there in front of the couch, drink beers, and get even fatter than you already are. All the people, anybody who likes sports looks exactly like this, and you guys will see. Let's hop on. Anybody who likes sports looks exactly like this. Look at him. Fat, guts, bearded, dirty people. Dirty people. We don't like this people in our vicinities. This is a bad look, regardless if it happened here or any other place. This is the stupidest thing you could be fighting over a fucking football team or soccer team or whatever the fuck is that you watch out there, and you're fighting over something that they are not even gonna give you. They really don't give a fuck about you. Because why? Because all they want is your stupid ass to go pay $3,000 to $5,000 for a ticket, just so you can go get your ass beat. Look at that. Good job. Great. These people paid money to go get their ass beat. Oh, that's the greatest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's like those prank videos, right? There was a kid that got shot in the stomach for pranking somebody getting too close, and the judge ruled that, hey, it's okay. It was self-defense. He felt threatened by a dumbass fucking with people. Then, he got shot in the stomach. Well, then there's those people, and then we have the idiots. Look at them. Look at how dumb they look on the ground. Let's look for a stupider angle. Let's see. Look at that. What did I say? Gut. These people, that's all they know and that's all they have in their life. Look at it. Look at all these animals. Look at all these animals. Animals fighting. Oh, you guys aren't seeing it. Let me show you. All I said was, look at these animals. These animals are fighting over what? Over somebody stepping on somebody's shoes, or over somebody saying, your team sucks, bro. Your team's going to lose. First of all, you look stupid on the floor. Second of all, it's not your fucking team. Just because you paid $3,000 for a dumbass ticket just to sit at the fucking nosebleeds, whatever the fuck they're called. Good job. You paid a hefty amount of money to go get your ass beat. To me, that just seems stupid. That's the reason why I don't fucking like sports. I hate sports. Sports are for losers. Sports are for people who don't have nothing going on in their life. Simple as that. There's no ifs and ands about it. Sports suck. And whoever says otherwise, you suck. Because you have nothing else going on in your life other than, oh, I'm going to root for my team. That to me sounds like a bunch of gawk. That's what that sounds like to me. That looked wrong, right? I wasn't doing again, let me go back. This is Charlie Chaplin nose, not Hitler. I'm pretty sure he had a smaller nose, right? Charlie Chaplin was a Jew, so bigger nose. Is that offensive? I don't know. This is questions that I'm still asking myself. People get offended by anything. Look, I opened up with the video about a kid dressing up, right? That's not wrong either. They're just playing dress up. That's what Halloween's about. We're just playing dress up. But anyways, this makes me happy to see this guy laid out on the floor. Like, well, I mean, the video ended there. I'm pretty sure he wasn't laid out there for long. But it makes me happy that he got caught in that position for being a dumbass. Good job. Anyways, people, what are we going to do? You know, the older I get, the more I realize that you're just not going to change anybody, even by your opinions. By your opinions? Your opinions. Anyways, you're not going to change anybody's by your opinions. The only thing you're going to do is you are going to offend them with your opinions. I don't know what the fuck happened where we were supposed to be having freedom of expression. What happened to having the freedom of expressing thyself? It's on the Bible, isn't it? Are we not a Christian nation? Are we? What are we? Have we turned into a bunch of, I don't know, people who control other people? I don't know what those people should be called. Or are they called controllers? Ground control? I don't know what they're called. Anyways, but it is true. It makes me happy to see stupid people being stupid. It makes me happy because they paid $3,000 just to go do this whole shit show that they've done. And, you know, and people like this are proud of it. And then there's other people in the world that are even stupider. Oh, you know what? This episode is going to be the stupidest. Is that a good name, right? The stupidest. No, we have to go back and think about that. There is stupider people in the world. There is people who think, who think they are doing the right thing. People who think that by doing something outrageous and getting a lot of attention, that's going to be the change. That's going to get the change that the world needs. Because this is what we got to do to stop, I don't know, a certain subject. I don't know, maybe climate change, right? People think that way. People think that by their actions, other people are going to be like, all right, I'm going to stop doing that. Unless it's a horrific action, it ain't going to fucking change. But again, we are here to talk about the stupidest of the stupidest. I don't even know if that's a real word, but this is not a real nose either, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, so stupid people, right? Let's go. I'm going to show you stupider people who I think take the fucking, I don't know, the gold medal for being the stupidest. When you think you're doing the right thing, but in return, you only are going to have your hand fucking chopped off because they cannot get that off of your skin. They're protesting climate change. They're protesting climate change while using super glue to glue themselves on the ground. That is a great way to protest. Not only you are helping by buying more super glue to them to get them fucking out of the ground, to get it out of the ground and then just fucking make it into super glue again so you can sell more. Not only you're doing that, but you just fucked yourself. Good job. Now you probably, today, I almost didn't have a nose, but you probably don't have a hand today for being a fucking idiot. And I applaud you. I do, because you know what? Let me stop there for a second before I keep bashing on these people. When these people do such things like this, their heart is in the right place. Their heart is in the right place. You're just going about it the stupid way. I don't know who told you gluing your fucking hand on the ground is gonna make people fucking realize that they're doing it all wrong and we got to do it different. I don't know what fucking planet you think that happens. But it doesn't happen on planet Earth because we are not fucking animals that use common sense. We use whatever the fuck is in front of us, just like Dummies using super glue because that was in front of them. We're going to super glue our hands and we're going to be the change. Good job. I mean, you are going to have a change of hands now because you can have a hook or you can have a prosthetic hand, right? I would go for the hook personally. Only because if I want to be an asshole to somebody and just fucking shove them with my hook or something, that's what I would pick. Pick something cool. You already fucked yourself. Why not? But anyways, it is what it is. This was fun. I had a great time today. You know, I came without even thinking I had anything to talk about. And obviously, because I started talking about something else and I went into something completely off the topic. But that's what we do. It was a great time. Good time. Anyways, it is the week of Halloween. Please, world, well, people of the world, don't be idiots and fuck the fun up for the people. Let's just have fun and enjoy the festivities. This was our 2 cents with your host, Oscar. Deuces.